Okay guys, nice to see you. This is Betakos and we are live on the Elfsborg versus Hacken match. Scoreline is already 0-1 and to be honest, the stats were not so good about Elfsborg because I will allow you a peek. At 19 hours 39 minutes local time, and the match has started on 20 hour local time. That was the odds set, okay, that was the odds class, and I had 9 past meetings on the same odds class, and the stats for these past 9 meetings read 4 times home win, 2 times draw and 3 times an away win. So the stats is a little bit mixed, and we had somehow a home win as a favorite, but the real stats, the past results do not support this statement, okay? So we had to make some decisions, but I didn't manage to make any decisions prior the kickoff. Then Hacken scored very early in the game. So how about now? Should we take any position, and what should this position be? We can see that we are still early in the game. I don't know the quality so far. I don't have a TV eye. I could use Bet365 to get some quality for the games, but we have to act quickly if we are supposed to exploit high odds, okay? Next change might mean that we get no profit margin available, okay? A second goal for Hacken should end the game from betting point of view. Again, for Elfsborg to equalize, again the odds will shift, so we have to be precise and we have to be quick if we would like to achieve some results. Now, the only positive thing from a stats point of view was the indicator about the home team scoring some goals tonight, okay? There was, and there is, based on the stats, goals anticipation for the home team. On the contrary, there was not such a positive indicator for the away team. The indicators were negative, and this is like a little upset for the moving averages forecasting tool, okay? Should we stick with this forecasting, and should we stick on waiting some goals from the home team too? If so, now it is the time, because now the odds are high, okay? So let's start making some brainstorming decisions, and then we see if we finalize and if we take any final position. So we have 3.4 for the home win. We have 3.6 right now. As we can see, odds are going to be moving a lot, and we will have a lot of changes. But my question is, okay, the scoreline is already 0-1. I'm not sure if I should go with a draw as a full-time market, or if I should use a correct score, okay? So let's search about the correct score, the final score. Let's make it favorite to get it right here. So instead of going with a draw 3.6. How much does this cost? 3.6 odds. It costs this this unit, and if I made it, okay, if I take 6 for the 1-to-1 score line, and then 8 for the 2-to-2 score line. Okay, this sum is greater than this one, so right now the 3.6 for the draw as a full-time market is cheaper, so we're going to stick with that, so we don't use these odds. Gone. So let's start building. We have the home win right now 3.2 to correct it, and then go with the draw 3.6. okay, these two selections cost 0.590 units, and we have a margin of 0.41 units till we have no profit margin. Okay, we have some units to spend. If we try to cover right now the 3 outcome, and if I also add 2.1, okay, you can see that we go above the unit, and that means that there is no profit margin in this plan. Okay, you can see it right here. We will spend 1 unit 0.066 units, and one of the selections should land, and then we get a return of only 1 unit, so we lose 0.066 units on the 1 unit we receive as a return. So this translates to a loss of 6.23%. So we must find a solution. We can go and we can play with some score lines. Okay, should Elfsborg score at least 1 goal, then we should go for the we can replace the full-time market home away win with some score lines, and this could be, the first one would be this one, 1-2-2. okay, odds 7. So we go with odds of 7, and now we're back on the green. We're now back on profit margin. So this is the big decision is, and the big question is, should Elfsborg score at least 1? If so, then we can go with this scenario. Now we can also add 1-3, odds 15. okay, we still have some profit margin, and why not also add 2-3, odds of 17. So we have a total of 5 selections right now during live game. Okay, I hope the next goal don't spill this plan. And right now, if we just leave it as it is, it means that if one of these 5 selections win, then we have a net profit of almost 16.5%. Now, if we would like to make this profit margin a little bit higher, we have to make some further decisions. Right now we have 3.4 and 3.6. 3.4, that gives us almost 2.5 profit units. That's better. And how about going for the absolute 180-degree return in this game? Okay, how about Elfsborg winning this game? So we can transfer the remaining profit in the winning, and that will give us a net profit of 54%, and the rest of the choices will serve as a safety net, because we will get our initial stake back. Okay, now if someone who fancies that, okay, Hacken is stronger and we're going to see a big win, then we could risk in one of the score lines. We have some changes again. So that was a full-time pick, home win. That was a full-time pick too. That was a draw. And then we started about scores, full-time scores, and that was 1-2. Then again, that was 1-3. And then the last score line was 2-3. So the tool allows you to shift around, okay, to experiment with in which selection, in which pick you wish to transfer the remaining of the profit. Right now the statement is that I want 100% of the available profit margin to be placed on the home win, but I can split it any way I like. I can go like this, like 80% give it right here, and then let's give the rest 20% right here. Okay, so we have almost the same profit margin in these two scenarios. If Elfsborg finally wins, or if Hacken goes with a 1-3 win, then we have a net profit margin above 40%. Okay, or we can transfer it all in this score line, or we could transfer it all in the 2-3 score line. It's up to us. But the very big question, the very big decision, and the most important position in this plan is that we see Elfsborg scoring at least one goal. If home team does not score, then the plan goes to the bin. Okay, we lose all our stakes. So we can see that we have live play on a game. I can update the odds too. 363.6, 6.5, 15, 6.5, 15, 19. Except odds 3.5 right now. 3.5, 3.6, 6.5, 15, 19. You can see right now that we have to focus only in one single decision. Our whole plan is based on the decision that home team should score at least one goal. If this happens, then we start in a very good position, or we will be placed in a very good position. Now, the black holes. Let's talk about the black holes. Of course, one of the black holes is what we already talked about, Elfsborg not scoring a goal tonight. Then a second black hole is a draw of 3-3 or higher score line. Okay, this gets us out of our plan. And again, the last black hole will be if Hacken scores 4 goals or more. Okay, because we have no pick, including a scenario in which Hacken scores 4 or more goals. Till Hacken scores until 3 goals and Elfsborg at least once, then we have a very strong position, and as we can see, we can either go for a high profit margin, or we can be a little bit more conservative and we can split the excess available profit margin in several picks. So I don't know about your decisions. I don't know what would be your final plan, but right now I have to act quickly because the scoreline changes and everything is ruined. So I'm going to go for, let's say, Elfsborg getting 3 points. So I'm gonna use group. I'm gonna group these two selections. I'm gonna group the full time and the 1 to 3 score line, or maybe let's go a little bit higher, and I'm gonna group these two selections. Okay, I'm gonna name these selections group 2. I'm gonna set 0 in the group modifier, and again I'm going to say to the calculator that just transfer all the excess profit margin in these two selections that belongs to the same group. And that means that right now when I paste this group splitters here, we can see that if Elfsborg wins, or if we get a 2 to 3 away win, then in both occasions I am going to reap an almost 52% of net profit, okay, with all these other selections acting as my safety net. That is all for this game. Let's make it happen. Let's go all in. 10-27. 10-27, and this is the split. Okay, I don't need this fourth line. I delete it, and then I go to the next sheet, which is stakes, and right now I have let me fill this too, and right now I have the pick number. So again a little bit of changes, 3.6, because in live conditions we have to act quick, but that's nice because we get 2 more point odds, and I have to paste. Okay, we go for a 54% of net profit, a slight deduction here. Okay, accept changes. I have to be quick right now. 433 293 1.58068 and 074. This is my total bet. Okay, I took my position to begin with. Okay, accept odds. Okay, it's the same. Yes, I accept. Place the bet, please valid my bet. Okay, thank you very much. Positions just completed, bet placed. So all I have to pray is Elfsborg to score at least 1 goal, and then we are in a very good position for the rest of the match. We just need minimum 1 goal for Elfsborg, and not 4 or more goal for Hacken. Okay, that was all for this video. Again, it was Betakos. If you like this content, please subscribe to my YouTube channel or share this content with the persons and with your friends, the persons you know they also care about betting, and see you on the next video.